So hey there everyone, we are continuing our walkthrough series. For this time we're going to be talking about test number 4, right? So it's about megafires of California. When you actually read this very peculiar types of passages, like megafires of California, it's something related to catching fires in the forest and stuff like that. I think we've all stumbled upon, maybe at least just glanced over a TV program or a news, seeing that they've been showing a lot of fires being catched by a forest. So, anyways, the mega fires of California, drought, housing expansion, and oversupply of tinder make for bigger hot fires in the western United States. So we have some sort of notes completion again under the table, not really a table but a box, a huge box, and of course our lovely, what a bangering question, true false not given. I guess they're going to be easy, since of course all the time reading passage 1 they give us very easy ones. So I'm not really going to waste my time trying to explain why I'm going to be choosing to that particular word, because as you can see these are very simple. And I need to find the characteristics of wildfires and wildfire conditions today compared to the past. I need to find the word occurrence. Past, like occurrence, more frequent. Wildfires are becoming an interesting menace in the western United States, with Southern California being the hardest hit area. Okay, I'm gonna take that. And there is a reason fire squads battling more frequent blazes. Okay, they have a more frequent blazes. There we go. We have a more frequent the occurrence. Hotter, faster. We can see that. However, the movement is something more unpredictably, and spread more erratically than in the past. Of course, the answer is going to be spread. There we go. The sizes of fires are greater on average than 2 decades ago. Anyway, I want to find the word 2 decades ago. I'm not really going to waste my time, as I said. 2 decades ago, I can see that. So, 10 times the size of the average forest fire of 20 years ago. It's a really good comparison. More. So, megafires, also called siege fires, are the increasingly frequent blazes. Another mentioning of the frequency. Blazes that burn 500,000 acres or more, 10 times the size of the average forest fires of 20 years ago. So the answer is going to be 10 times. 10 times. Not more, since the more is already mentioned for it, it's going to be greater. So it's going to, we have a number and a word. This is a number and this is a word. Of course, times is going to be the word. So now, what do we have to find? Now we have to find, okay. Alright, so we need to find the different answer now. What we need is number 3. Reasons wildfires will cause more damage today compared to the past. Rainfall, something average. I need to find the rainfall. Alright, so some recent wildfires are among the biggest over in California in terms of acreage burned, according to state figures and news reports. One explanation for the trend to more super hot fires is that the region, which usually has dry summers, has had significantly below normal precipitation. Precipitation is really something, a vocabulary, another vocabulary related to rainfall. Something average. Alright, so has had significantly below normal. Normal is average. Medium is also average. Below average is going to be the answer. More brush to act as. So another reason, expert says, is related to century-long policy of the U.S. Forest Service to stop wildfires as quickly as possible. The unintentional consequence has been to halt, mean to stop, the natural eradication of underbrush, now the primary fuel. So to act, more brush to act as fuel. It's gonna be the answer for us. Alright, so increases in yearly temperature. Three other factors contribute to the trend they add. First is climate change, marked by a 1 degree Fahrenheit rise in average yearly temperature across the western states. Okay. Extended fire. So second is fire seasons that on average are 78 days longer. Extended, so fire seasons. So extended fire seasons. There we go. More building of something in vulnerable places. The vulnerable places, I know what I want to find that. And vulnerable places. Third is increased construction of homes in wooded areas. Okay, so this is a wooded area, is of course a vulnerable place. Once you start up a fire, then the rest is history. It's really going to be a challenging job to of course hold that situation. So more building of homes. There we go. Now our favorite question, true, false, not given. The amount of open space. I want to find the word open space here now. Okay, we are increasingly building our homes in fire-prone ecosystems, says Dominic Kolakowski, adjunct professor of biology at Clark University Graduate School of Geography in Worcester, Massachusetts. Doing that in many of the forests of the western U.S. is like building homes on the side of an active volcano. In California, where population growth has averaged more than 600,000 a year for at least a decade, at least a decade is another synonym for over the last 10 years. So over the last 10 years means 1 year, 10 years. It's not more than 10 years. It's between 1 to 10 years. So the amount of has diminished, because of course means decreased. So if you want, I can write that down. So like decreased. So uncountable. More residential housing is housing is being built. What once was open space, okay, is now residential homes providing fuel to make fires burn with greater intensity. So the answer is going to be true. If you ask one, of course, the once it was an open space. Before it was an open space, but now it is not, because many more other homes are being built. So yeah, providing fuel to make fires burn. All right. So many experts believe California has made little progress in readying itself to fight fires. All right. So with so much dryness, so many communities to catch fire, so many fronts to fight, it becomes an almost incredible job. That said, many experts give California high marks for making progress on preparedness in recent years. So the answer is going to be false here indeed. So it's going to be false. No, they didn't get little progress. They made high marks, meaning they are making a rapid progress. So personnel in the past have been criticized for mishandling fire containment. After some of the largest fires in state history scorched thousands of acres, burned thousands of homes, and killed numerous people, stung in the past by criticism of bungling. Bungling is another word for mishandling and bungling. Bungling is like could not control. That allowed fires to spread when they might have been contained. Personnel are meeting the peculiar challenges of a neighborhood. So yeah, the answer is going to be true. Because yeah, they have been accused of mishandling. So stung in the past, personnel are meeting the peculiar challenges of neighborhood that happened before, such as largest fires in many lands, burned thousands of homes and killed numerous people, along with their livestock, I guess. California has replaced a range of firefighting tools. And we want to find firefighting tools. The state promises to provide more up-to-date engines. More up-to-date engines, planes, and helicopters to fight fires have been fulfilled. and helicopters to find. And forgot the word. So however, the question is saying, the question is actually giving a different one, saying California has replaced a range of firefighting tools. Okay, so we need to find it over here. So once again, what did they do? Firefighters unions that in the past complained of dilapidated equipment, meaning a horrible one. This is dilapidated means like kind of damaged equipment, all the fires and engines, and insufficient blueprints for fire safety are now praising the state's commitment, noting that funding for firefighting has increased despite huge cuts in many other programs. So okay. We are pleased that the current state administration has been very proactive in the support of us and has come through with budgetary support of the infrastructure needs we have long sought. Okay, says besides providing money to upgrade the fire engines that must traverse the Mammoth State and wind along Serpentine Canyon roads, the state have invested in better command and control facilities as well as in the strategies to run them. So yeah, to upgrade. Another answer for us. Yes, they did upgrade, replace, synonyms, a range of firing tools. So tools is like facilities, right? Upgrade fire engines that must traverse, blah blah blah, and so many other more. So like tools are like control facilities, command and control facilities, as well as command and control facilities is obviously these ones: data engines, planes, helicopters, and many more. Yeah, something. But there's also other factors, and not really factors, but also other features related to that facilities. But we're not really sure. So the answer is going to be true as well. Number 10 is going to be true. So yeah, what we're left with number 11. More firefighters have been hired to improve the firefighting capacity. Right. As well as in the strategies to run them. In the fire siege of earlier years, we found that other jurisdictions and states were willing to offer mutual aid help, but we were not able to communicate adequately with them, says Kim Zagaris, chief of the state's Office of Emergency Services Fire and Rescue Branch. After a commission examined and revamped communications procedures, the state-wide response has become far more professional and responsive, he says. There is a sense among both government officials and residents that the speed, dedication, and coordination of firefighters from several states and jurisdictions are resulting in greater efficiency than in past siege fire situations. So the question: more fighters have been hired. Whether they have been hired or not is not mentioned. So therefore, the answer is going to be not given. Citizens and government groups disapprove of the efforts of different states and agencies working together. All right. We want to read more. So what do we have? Have we found anything here? So maybe we will find something over here. So I want to find citizens and government groups or anything related to that. All right. There is a sense among both government officials and residents that the speed, dedication, and coordination. So, okay, we have a sense among government officials and residents. So, once again, I want to refer back to the questions. Is saying that citizens and government groups disapprove of the efforts of different states and agencies working together. So, they don't agree. They don't want to agree because for the fact that other states are helping other agencies. So we want to find whether they disapprove or not. There's a sense among both government officials and residents that the speed, dedication, and coordination of firefighters from several states and jurisdictions are resulting in greater efficiency than in the past siege fire situations. The answer is false. Therefore, no, they're not disapproving. They're saying something different. They're saying that they're giving a greater efficiency, meaning greater result. But however, this one is saying no result because of the efforts, meaning disapprove. right? So Randy Jacobs believes that loss of life from fires will continue at the same levels despite changes made. What a weird thing to say. Randy Jacobs. I want to find Randy Jacobs. Where is he? So let me just actually scroll down a little bit. My mouse is not working technically correctly. Randy Jacobs. So you say I actually wanted to highlight that. Right. So in recent years, oops, sorry for that. Let me actually highlight this. I really love highlighting. In recent years, the Southern California region has improved building codes, evacuation procedures, and procurement of new technology. I am extraordinarily impressed by the improvements we have witnessed, says Randy Jacobs, of a South California-based lawyer who has had to evacuate both his home and business to escape wildfires. Notwithstanding all the damage that will continue to be caused by wildfires, we will no longer suffer the loss of life endured in the past because of the fire prevention and firefighting measures that have been put in place, he says. So he is another false. So we've been getting a lot of false, I guess. There we go. We have one false. We have two false. Oh, actually, no. We have more truths than falses. And there is only one not given. So there we go, guys. It's pretty simple, as I said. Reading passage 1 is sometimes it's going to be easy, sometimes it's going to be harder. However, Cambridge University Press, the Cambridge practice books, are relatively easy compared to the real exam. You really have to. So this is like a more of a practice based. In order for you to understand the format of what types of questions you will most frequently meet and encounter and stuff like that. Why I am saying especially encounter, because I'm saying that you might find it accidentally. So there we go, guys. We have finished officially the passage 1. If you think I have done something wrong, please make sure. I would love to see your comments. And however, on the other hand, of course, if it helped for you to understand the passage, of course, on how we did it so quickly and so on and so forth, please smash that like button. If you dislike it, smash the dislike button as well. It does not really matter. We appreciate the both actions that you're contributing for us. So there you go, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Smash the like button or dislike button if you had it. Thank you very much once again for watching, and I will see you on the very next one.